should be four. It should for sure be 4-1 now because I did two stupid things. But then we should have 2 goals off post.
Let's go. I purposely went
Was that
outside of the...
boosted?
Yeah, I purposely went out of the box to take that. Should I fall for it?
Holy crap. Craziest pass I've ever seen.
Let's go!
It's running the back.
I was like, wait, it's the
Best
moment.
play ever.
Oh, he's there. Oh my gosh.
The ball.
Oh, got him. Dang.
Ooh, that was
Easy,
dirty.
boy.
Cheeky.
Oh, wait, Lemon's open? Oh no. Wow, the 5-star weak foot's massive right there. Oh. Got him. Back middle?
Like shooting from here. Money.
What's happening, everyone? This is Lesky, and today I have for y'all another pro player build for FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. We're going to be looking at this HEUNG-MIN Son left forward build that a few of you guys requested, and I thought it was a good suggestion because he balled out this season for Tottenham. He tied Mohamed Salah for the Golden Boot in the Premier League. They had the same amount of goals, so they shared the award. I guess that's how it works. But he didn't take one penalty, and I'm pretty sure Salah took quite a bit of penalties for Liverpool, so that's pretty impressive. And this build is actually very good. We're going to have that 5-star weak foot, so let's get started and take a look at this Son player build. So the reason I chose to go for left forward for this Son build is because I just feel like the left forward stats fit Son's card on Ultimate Team better rather than the actual winger position, and his shooting ability is very good. That's like one of his best things on his card. And left forwards, center forwards, right forwards, it's all the same. They have the exact same stats, so it really doesn't matter what you're actually listed at. But he plays on the left as like a left wing mostly for Tottenham, so that's why I have it at left forward. But their shooting stats are pretty much, I think, the best in the game. They're actually better than strikers. That's one of the advantages they have over strikers, and way better than winger. So that's why we're left forward for this build. He's listed as 6 foot on FIFA, so that's why we're 6 foot, and then 119 pounds. The reason we go for 119 pounds, he's obviously not 119 pounds, not very realistic, but left forwards, center forwards, right forwards, their pace are just not nearly as good as strikers or wingers. That's one of the big downsides. They get an upgrade in shooting, but the pace is not very good. So that's why we go minimum weight at 119. You could also go 99 pounds. Feel free, it's the same thing. It's not going to change up the build. But once you go over 119, the pace gets a little lower, and we just want to max out the pace as fast as possible for a 6 foot left forward. So that's why we're 119 pounds. And then he is right footed. He's got the 5-star weak foot. He's just as good with both of his feet. So it really doesn't matter what you're listed at, but he actually like naturally is right-footed. I believe that's what it says. So that's why we're right-footed. Let's take a look at the perks. For the first perk, I decided to go for distance shooter. He is known for his long shots. He scores a lot of them. He's deadly with both feet. Even though we have a 5-star weak foot on the shooting page, this is the one perk that'll actually give us a 5-star weak foot. So it kind of overlaps there, and it's not really necessary. But he has the finesse shot trait, and when you're taking distance shots, to have this perk and it gives you the finesse shot trait is so clutch. It'll also give you the outside foot shot, which is very nice as well. Those two traits will help you make your long shots a lot more, and it'll also increase the accuracy and power from long shots. And the shot power and long shots are already very good on the shooting page, but it'll basically bump it up to everything almost like 99 or very high 90s. So it's very nice that we have this distance shooter perk, and it fits the Son build perfectly. So you're going to want to go for a distance shooter. And the second perk is active first touch, and this is mainly because we're not the paciest because we're a left forward position and we're 6 foot. So this will just boost our acceleration and sprint speed when we're running out to a through ball or when we get a ball played to our feet and we try and dribble out of that. It'll also increase our ball control and give us the flare trait, so you can do like fancy flicks, one-time passes, and fancy touches. So that's pretty nice. And then the third perk is tireless runner. Left forwards have very poor stamina to start out with, And if you're going to be using this build like on the wing, you can also use it as a striker. It can be very nice as a striker. I used it there a lot. I also tried it in like the left wing, left forward position. But if you're going to be playing on like the wing with this build, you're going to want Tireless Runner because you're probably going to be running a good amount, trying to get in behind, maybe tracking back on defense a bit. So Tireless Runner will just make up for not having a ton of stamina. Once the 75th minute hits in every game, you'll get a boost of stamina, so it's very clutch. The only thing I could suggest maybe taking off is the distance shooter. If you're not going to go for that many long shots, the shot power and long shots are already pretty good on this build, so you might still be able to make some. You could possibly put like a passing perk or skill dribbler instead of that. So you could go for one of these passing perks, but the reason you also don't want to go for that is because all three of them give you the 5-star weak foot, so I don't know like how it'll be another overlap, kind of like the distance shooter where we already have a 5-star weak foot. So maybe you could try like assist streak. Assist streak is nice. Once you get it active, it really does boost every single one of your passing attributes a lot, and it's very noticeable. The only thing is you have to get an assist first to get it triggered. So that could be your next best option. I'm not too sure, but I really do like these three perks. Let's take a look at the skill tree. And when making this build, I mostly looked at his 89 rated gold card that he has. He has a few other upgraded cards because he had such a good season. He has like 3 inform cards, a 90, 91, 92. He got a team of the season card, which is 95. And then he has like a conference league card that is 90. So I mostly looked at his 89 rated card because that's already pretty high rated. And we can kind of get some of those stats pretty close to what he has there. So we only went for a few upgrades, got this strength and stamina mostly, and then I wanted to get this extra stamina and reactions, this +2 stamina, and then this +4 reactions for 2 skill points to get us up to 90. So let's go to dribbling. And here the dribbling page is actually pretty close to what he has on his 89 rated card. I went for 5-star skills. I love using the 5-star skills. It's hard not to use them on all of my attacker builds. But he has 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, so feel free to take them off. I'll give you some alternatives if you want to take it off, but right now I have it on. So what I did is on the left side, get this balance right here, this dribbling, and then this skill moves. And then the 90 dribbling is actually pretty nice. And then we're just going to get this 1 ball control for it's 1 skill point for +2 ball control. Then on the right, I went down to the 5-star skills, all the way down to the Lynx archetype, and then we're just going to get this +3 balance for 3 skill points. Another downside for like a left forward compared to a striker and winger is the agility, maybe the balance too, but mostly the agility is a little bit less, but they actually, like compared to strikers, they have better ball control and dribbling to start out with to kind of make up for it a bit. But that's not too bad because his gold card has 86 agility and 78 balance. So we only have 1 less agility. Not too bad. We could possibly go for this +2 agility. Like if you don't want the 5-star skills, this is probably what I would do. So you can bump it up to 87 agility, 78 balance. That wouldn't be too bad. And then you would have 2 skill points to put somewhere else, and it would probably be on the passing page. I think that's pretty much your only option. You'd probably have to just put it on crossing or something like that. So that's pretty much what you could do, or you could go like extra ball control, but I would prefer the agility to be honest. So I'm gonna put the 5-star skills back. And yeah, this is pretty much the dribbling page. Comparing it to that gold card, like I said, he has 86 agility, 78 balance, and then he has 87 dribbling, 84 ball control. So we have better dribbling and ball control a bit. And remember, we have the active first touch, which will actually increase the ball control. So it's actually a little higher than what you see here. Let's go to passing. And Son's passing ability on his gold card is actually pretty decent, but we couldn't really go for any skill points here. We have 1 skill point, this +2 short passing, but we go in for the 5-star weak foot, have some good upgrades on the shooting page. We have the max pace, and then we went for that Lynx archetype, going for some skill moves. We just don't have enough skill points to put on the passing. But if you are going to play like striker with this build and you don't really think you need the tireless runner, then you could take that off and then go for one of the passing perks. Like I said, you could try assist streak. It's actually pretty good once you get it activated, and then it'll upgrade all the passing attributes quite a bit. It's definitely noticeable. But what I did here is just 1 extra skill point, and we had to just put it on the short passing. But as I mentioned, if you just want to go for the 4-star skills, you'll put that on the agility, and then you'll have 2 skill points left, and you'll pretty much just have to either put it on the +4 long passing or the +3 short pass or the +2 crossing. It's up to you. I guess like the best value would be the +4 long pass for 2 skill points, but if you don't think you're going to do a lot of long passes, then maybe the short pass could be better, or the crossing, especially if you're going to be on the wing. So let's take a look at shooting, and this is where the build starts looking very nice. We had to go for that 5-star weak foot that he has, so I'm going to take everything off on the right side, going for the 5-star weak foot, and then we're going to get this shot power long shots, all this good value stuff right here. And then we already have a 93 finishing, 92 long shots, and 91 volleys. On his gold card, he has 88 finishing and 89 long shots, and then we could probably be a better comparison to his like higher rated cards, like his 91 rated card that he has. He has 90 finishing, 91 long shots, so it's pretty close right there. So the shooting attributes are nice, and then we're just going to go for more shot power right here with the penalties and +3 shot power. And then we're going to get even more once we go down to the 5-star weak foot. We're going to get this shot power and free kick accuracy. And then we're going to get more free kick accuracy just to get this weak foot, the 5-star weak foot. And looking at the stats, 93 finishing, 85 free kick accuracy, 75 heading accuracy is not terrible. He only has like 70, 60 heading, something like that. So it's actually 68 on his gold card. So it's better than that. 84 shot power, not too bad at all for like a skinny build. 92 long shots and 91 volleys. So the shooting attributes are amazing, and we're going to be rocking that distance shooter perk. So when you take long shots, it'll actually increase the shot power even more and the long shots. So you can really bang in some finesse shots, outside foot shots, just absolute rockets because of the boosted shot power that perk gives you. And we already have pretty good shot power on this build. It's a little bit less than what he has on his gold card. He has 88. But the only way to get it higher would be to get the finisher archetype, and that's just a ton of skill points on the shooting page. And we'd basically have to sacrifice like the Lynx archetype, which is, we're not going to do that. So this is the shooting page, very good stats. And remember, you're going to be using the 5-star weak foot, so you can just bang in shots all over the field with both your feet. So just remember that. And let's take a look at pace. As I mentioned, we basically had to go for the max pace upgrade for this Son build because left forwards just have a pretty big decrease when it comes to pace compared to strikers and wingers. So we have 89 pace, which isn't too bad because his base gold card has 88 pace. He has 85 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. He has a bit of split between the acceleration and sprint speed. But we can't really do that unless we take off acceleration, and we're just not going to do that because we want to max out the pace as much as possible. So that's going to do it for this Son build. And as I mentioned in my previous video, the Valverde build, I'm going to try and shorten these build videos down a bit so I can get to all y'all's build requests as fast as possible because I have a lot and I want to get to as much as I possibly can. So I hope y'all don't mind that. But make sure to hit that like button on this video. And if you try out this build, let me know in the comments how you liked it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already subscribed. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.